Hi.
Hi. I'm going to call you ma'am because I don't know your name. So, just so you're aware, sir,
Well, yeah,
if you'll let her know.
absolutely. Look, name's Jonathan Walser. You can film it all you want. How you doing? Get my good side. You're being trespassed from the property. Okay, going to let you understand that. All right. You're not allowed to be in the secure area of our facility. Okay.
What is the secure area?
Okay,
of
he'll
whose
explain that to you.
facility?
No, I'm not
Who's
debating with you.
our
You can have court.
facility?
Okay.
I'll explain it.
All right. He can explain that to you. You have a good day. Take care.
You
So,
too.
again, Sergeant Newton, Clearwater Police Department. You're being trespassed from the property.
On what
Can I
grounds?
just have a seat, relax. I'm not arresting you, just relax. No reason to be upset, okay?
I'm just asking on what
Let me
grounds.
finish and then you can ask.
Sounds good.
There seems to be a debate as to whether this is open to the public right now or closed. I'm a bit confused myself, okay? So therefore, you are not being arrested for trespass after warning. We're telling you you're trespassed. We're giving you an opportunity to leave. I would like for you to leave so we don't have to refer charges. If you refuse, that's fine. That's your choice. You can stay right here and we'll forward the charges of trespass after warning to a judge. Okay. Secondly, the only thing that I request, if you choose not to leave, is obviously, you can look behind you, put the camera, look behind you, see the stage and the equipment and the backstage stuff. That's inherently not open to the public. So I would kindly ask that you not go back there. But if you want to stay right here, we told you you're trespassed. If you refuse to leave, that's your prerogative. Okay? You have any questions for me?
On what grounds am I being trespassed from this, where I am, not from there?
I'll tell you the grounds. And
Thank
the
you so
confusion.
much.
The grounds are this. Can you just pan your camera?
Absolutely.
So as you can tell,
I'm
there's
stand up for this. Okay.
as you can tell, all along this concert venue, what do you see around here? Do you see anything that surrounds this amphitheater?
You're talking about
The fence, the large metal fences that are all around?
past that bathroom up to the library?
No, ma'am. Way before that. If you pan your camera and you zoom in toward that white building that's near that large...
So you're talking about the
I'm just
temporary
talking about the
barriers
fence. That's right.
that
The fence, the temporary fence
someone
that's
put up.
That someone put up. You have a seat, relax.
Okay.
So the temporary, I'll clarify.
To be clear,
The temporary
we're not
barrier that's
talking
around-
about the permanent barrier
I'm just-
around.
No reason to make this more complicated than it is.
No, I'm trying to keep
Very
it simple.
Let me simplify it. There's a metal gate that surrounds this amphitheater temporarily. Okay, and then when there's a concert going on, guess what they do? They open the gate and they allow people to come in. Right now, the gate's closed, which inherently says, "Hey, we don't want you inside." Hold on, let me finish. There's a legal issue, okay, as far as whether this is open to the public. Obviously, there's a gate around it. There's no signs that say no trespassing.
Who put the gate up?
Not my concern.
Oh, actually it is.
Actually, I'll tell you if it's my concern or not, and that's why you're not going to jail.
Okay.
So there's a big debate, okay? So all I'm asking...
I'm with you on this. Don't get mad
I'm
at
with you on
me.
this. I'm not mad at you.
We're trying to understand the process,
You
right?
see me smiling? So my question to you is very simple.
Yeah.
We're asking you, human to human, not ordering you. I'm asking you to leave.
On what grounds?
On a kind request from a human to human. That's it.
But who's the request coming from that
Me.
you're acting on behalf
Me.
of?
We can put it on me. I'm just asking you if you would... I know you see you doing paperwork.
If I'm not violating...
I'm not ordering you. I'm just asking. It's not an order.
Who do you work for?
Clearwater Police Department.
Who works for the people?
Who works for the people, correct?
Right.
I don't want to get into a long, lengthy...
But this is public... This is... This is Coachman Park.
It's
Yeah.
a park,
Right. It's Coachman Park. I'm not
Unfortunately,
inside
I'm
of...
placed
I'm
in
not
between
inside...
a legal issue regarding the temporary fence that's around the facility. And I'm trying
So,
to navigate that and not
I
violate anybody's
understand.
Fourth Amendment rights.
I understand.
So what I'm going to do
I
is...
appreciate
I'm gonna
where you're
ask you
coming from there.
if you
I
wanna
think it's a
leave.
fraudulent
That's fine.
fence.
So here's the thing. I'm
Yes.
done. I'm not going to waste my time or yours anymore.
I
I'm asking
appreciate you
to
talking
leave.
to me
If
about
you don't want to leave,
this.
that's fine. We're going to refer the charge and see what the court says. Is that okay with you?
Well, I don't have a
We'll see what
choice
the
in
co-
that.
And
I
also, when you
appreciate what
said
you're
earlier
saying.
that the
Yes.
judge threw out your case, he didn't. We just checked. You're requesting a jury trial, and the judge did find probable cause.
No,
I just verified.
prosecutor told me that the judge. I talked to the judge's assistant.
You may want to get in touch
talked
with
to
them
the
because
judge's
the case
JA. I did, and they
Can
said.
you not talk over me? I'm just trying to tell you something.
I'm trying to have
help
a
you out.
conversation.
I'm
There are
not here
two
to have
of
a
us
conversation.
here.
I'm trying to tell you something.
But
You
the
said-
information you're giving me is not correct.
You say it's not correct, but in our system it shows that the case is still open. The judge found probable cause, and you requested a jury trial. You may want to follow up on that. That's all. All right, you have a
Well,
nice
I
day.
have followed up on it, and I talked to the judicial assistant, and she said that no, the judge didn't file anything on that, and I have it on record because I recorded it. Thanks for your time. Have a good day. So they're talking about this inside fence. Okay, now there's an outside fence, right? And the outside fence, what do you think that is? Is it something? The outside fence is open. Okay, there's a fence there, but it doesn't block anyone from coming in. Clearwater Park is part of the park. There's nothing that says it can't be here, right? So there's nothing that says I can't be inside this legal, physical fence that is permanent, okay? But the sound says that we can't be inside this temporary fence that they're putting here. They don't have a legal right to put it here. They're just trying to force people off a property that they don't have the right to force people off of. Okay? So that is illegal. And what that police officer said, Newton, I think he's a sergeant, is not accurate. And he's mad at me. He's telling me stuff and it's not true. And I'm saying it's not true. And he's like upset at me for countering what he's saying, but what he's saying isn't true. And I recorded this, okay? So I called the judicial assistant of the judge when I was in jail, and they don't have an order, is what they're telling me. And the prosecutor doesn't have an order, is what they're telling me. And that the other judge would have to determine that, okay? But and the prosecutor said that they will only prosecute if I sue for what's happening. Literally. Total violation of my rights. I think that the cops are handling this really well. I mean, it's a difficult situation, so I'm not addressing that. I understand where they're coming from, and that this is super cool, and I would like it if it's hard enough for them to say this in the first place, so if I would just shut up and let them say it and then leave. But it's important that they understand that what they're saying is not true, that they're being duped, that these actions in what they're being told is fraudulent. Okay?